Hello everyone, I'm Tintin57. Welcome back to another road maintenance simulator. Just continuing on, seeing what jobs we can get. Done some quite short ones so far. I'm just wondering if we can pick out a slightly longer one today. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far if you're playing it. Let's go to the office and find out what we can do. Cleaning the guardrails is one. Put up delineators, we did that last time. Mark the lanes. Line painting, that sounds like it could be interesting. Let me find out what this other one is. If I can move the cursor around. Cordon off the work area. Do you know what? Let's paint lines because that's an interesting one. So, this is marking out the lanes on County Road. The lane markers at one section of the County Road are practically gone. You need to go and paint new ones. We recently procured new equipment. You can perform this task using a drive-in marker machine. Your predecessors had to do the job by pushing out our old manual marker machine, so count yourself lucky. Okay, excellent. So let's accept that one. So it's asking us to go out with the vehicle with the warning system again, but let's see what equipment. Now, thanks to you guys, by the way, in one of the early videos I was saying about walking was very slow. But as you guys pointed out, this is the walking speed. This is the running speed. You can toggle it with the right 2 trigger. And I wasn't aware of that because, as we've said, there isn't a list of buttons in the game, unfortunately. But thanks to you guys who've pinged me in the comments and told me about that, I'm going to use that going forward because that speeds things up quite a bit. So let's get our usual vehicle that we're used to at this point. Get it started up. And we know where the vehicle's warehouse is by now. Let's just swing it round. Handbrake on. Right, so let's get the tailgate open and just pick up what we need for this job. Which is barriers. That will be these. Which 4 of these. Yeah, so when you're carrying an item, you still walk quite slowly. But in between, you can run backwards and forwards, which is definitely going to help us. Let's get these on. It looks like this is all we need to get for the materials warehouse, because we can now close the tailgate. And we need to drive over to where the job starts, so let's do that. Not forgetting the handbrake. So we need to go left here. So what I've not got an idea for yet is if all the bigger jobs are available right at the start, or whether you need to, you know, sort of work yourself up to those via a sort of skills type, a skills sort of affair. Do the simplest things first and then pick up the bigger stuff later. Not sure yet. Because a couple of those jobs are already repeating, aren't they? Such as putting up the delineators. We did that one in the previous video. And oh, let me just get the warning system. It wants to be something else. It wants it to be X. That's the one. Yes, we did delineators, but it's already appearing again. as part of the jobs we've got to choose from. So the good thing about this one is, though, we're going to get to use a new vehicle, which is good. This is the new line painting vehicle, but it wants us to place the barriers first, so let's do that. There's one. Where's the next one? Right the way up here, so we'll be careful, because we don't want to get run over. In fact, we should be walking towards oncoming traffic, shouldn't we? There's even a pavement here, and it's not out of bounds, so that's good. So as I said, we can't run when we're carrying this, but we can run back once we've placed it. So it looks like we could be lining this whole section. There's quite a big section here. What it is meaning then I'm gonna have to run all the way back to get the next barrier. The depot's on it there. It might have been easier if I'd have gone just to the depot. Or is this the end? Is that the end? Oh, there's another barrier there, so we have to go back. Yeah, so we're putting 2 at each end, I think. So we've got this whole section of road closed off, which is good. I think I'm going to enjoy this one. So let's take this next one. Let's just walk down this side of the road for now. Okay, the truck's already stopped up there, so that's a good sign. Tell you what, some of these bushes are quite overgrown, aren't they? Is there a job for that, I wonder? These ones are growing out of the tarmac, that's not good. I don't know what happened there. So I've been having some great feedback from you on this. Everyone that's playing it seems to be enjoying it. And so far, I've only really played this with you guys on the stream. So everything you see in the playlist is currently what I've done so far. I still can't see the trophy list. The trophy list still hasn't synced with the PlayStation Network, so I'm still unable to see what all the trophies are unless I go to the other website that I found, which had a list of the Xbox versions. But that sometimes can take a couple of days. We've seen that with Train Sim World as well on occasion, where the DLC comes out and we can't see the trophies right away. So now we've got that done, we need to drive the lane marker machine to the starting point. So let's jump in, let's go around to the driver's seat. So we need to get over there. Let's get started up. Handbrake on this one as well. Let's go to this outside view. Watch that delineator, or else that'll be another job we need to do. So this is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And we get a look at our character a bit more as well in this view. So let's just turn this. Get as straight as we can, because I'm assuming that being as straight as possible is going to be key in this. So we need to activate the attachment. I'm holding down square for this, then circle. So there is the. I'm assuming then it sprays out of the two forks here at the front is what's going to happen. Now it's asking us to use the left D-pad, which is switching on the warning system. Does it want us to do it again? There we go. Okay, so this is similar to the tree lopping scenario that we did, where we've got this bar at the bottom. We've got to keep the circle in the centre as much as possible. So now we've got 10 lane markers to paint. So let's see. Might be better from a top-down view slightly, but let's just see if I'm in the middle. What is it I need to run over? Is it the actual vehicle? Okay, that was terrible. Right, so I need to actually be... Let's go backwards. I think I need to be in the centre, do I? Pay attention to sufficient clearance. Okay. So we need to try that one again. Let's just see how... Okay, at the moment, so I'm too far over to the left, so let me just go back. I'm trying to work out where the line painting is coming from. Is it coming from those two forks at the front? Is it coming from this? Oh, there we go. It's coming from that side. Right, that's it. So you see the little, where the sort of beacon is there at the back. It's kind of below that is where it's doing it. So let me. So basically, just run up the side like that, and that will do it. So we've done one. Here's the second one. So I'm just feathering the throttle. So the forks at the front should be over where you want to actually paint. That just looks like a guide. So now I'm in the centre with the circle. I'm going to leave it there. The spray is actually coming out of those silver pipes at the side under that beacon light. So I need to just adjust it slightly to come a bit more left. We are doing this on a bend as well, as you can see up there. The final couple are going to be on a bend. This is actually quite satisfying, you know. I'm liking this a lot. Oh yeah, you see the bend's getting me now. Come on, you can do it, Tintin. Yeah, keep that circle. Once you get the hang of it, actually, it isn't too bad. We'll do this, we'll get this road open as quick as possible. Just need very slight adjustments. So this was the automated way of doing these lines. I'm assuming, as it mentioned at the beginning, the old way would have been the guys running up and down with a machine that you push. Kind of seeing that happening now on real roads still. Seems to be like they tip the white paint into the top of a machine and they just basically roll it out. We've got one more to do. Looking good. Not too much disruption. So it says now deactivate the vehicle attachment. So let's hold circle. And then it wants us to hold square, which puts away the warning system. And then we need to go and park it. Oh, it's actually just here, so that's good. Let's get this off the road and we can get everything going. That's a nice little vehicle, actually. Quite like that. Okay, so we want to load the barriers. So once again, let's pick up our first one. Bit of a walk. Oh, wait a minute, I can hear people. Okay, these guys want to get straight going. So let's be very careful. They're going to need to stop at that next barrier, surely. Oh, those guys are going fast, aren't they? I think what I'll do is I will move this top barrier next so that these guys can can carry on through. No point holding these up. So we'll put that on there. Let's move this one. Yep, that's them underway. Keep them moving. Let's move this one while we're here. And then, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drive up to this barrier. Let's just get that started. And these guys can follow me. So if I leave the warning system like that, that means they can't go past me. Well, they shouldn't do. Yeah, there you go. That particular warning will keep them behind me, which is quite good. So let's get that. Just gotta watch traffic on this side of the road because it's a bit unforgiving, to be honest. Right, let's close that. We'll get in there. We need to turn off the warning system. It's saying go left and right on the warning system. Oh, that's it. Perfect. Start the engine. And the depot is actually only here. So we're going to go to the service shop. We're going to have to unload these barriers again. Swing that in. Right, let's jump out. Let's get this done. They went over here, didn't they? So let's put that back. Two more. So this has been a really enjoyable little mission, actually. It wasn't very long, but we got to use the new paint marking vehicle, which I'm quite pleased about. Put the vehicle in its assigned spot. Well, we know where that is, don't we? You can go in forwards, but let's, you know, for completeness, because we've always done this. Let's just go backwards, reverse it in. If I can get used to this orbital camera being back to front. There we go. Get the handbrake on. Jump out. And another trophy called Brush. So that must be the one for the line painting then. So there is one for every mission. Just need to see what the list actually is. With it not appearing in the PlayStation Store yet. So let's shut the gates for today. And then we'll be done. So, interesting mission. We don't have to go too far from the depot. Got to use a new vehicle. New set of barriers. We've not used those barriers before. That was all good fun, to be honest. I quite enjoyed that. So please do leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and there'll be more road maintenance simulator coming really soon as we play through it. Hope you enjoyed it. Speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye for now.